I'm Brian Geisel, the CEO of Geisel Software, and this video is about what you should expect during the testing phase of your mobile or web app. Before we get into the testing phase of development, let's take a minute to talk about the difference between a demo and a final product. Too often developers push out a demo in a few days, and then everyone expects a couple days later they'll have the final product, right? The truth of it is, software products look a lot more like an iceberg. There's only 8% that you see on the top. But to make it work, there's 92% under the surface that you'll never see, unless you're a porpoise or something, or a developer in this case, I guess. The underwater part of the iceberg is what you're going to start running into in the testing phase, and it's why your testing phase will usually take a percentage of your total development time. The bigger the project, the bigger your test time is going to need to find bugs and fix them. In any project, it's an important phase to go through. However, some products are more difficult to test than others. For example, I come from a storage background where 6 nines of reliability, meaning 99.9999% correct, it just means you're going out of business. In the web world, it's not as bad because you can make changes quickly. You update your website, everyone instantly has your changes. Mobile is somewhere in between, where you have to wait once you've submitted an app for it to get approved, and then you have to wait for users to download that app update. Still, overall, not a huge issue. Then also remember, in projects dealing with money or security, the test time is going to increase. That's just the nature of the beast when you're dealing with people's money and or things that could get hacked, a security product, for example. Now, once you've started testing, understand that you're going to go through phases. With each set of fixes, there's the potential that something else has broken. This is what I call software whack-a-mole. Smack one of those guys and another one pops up somewhere else. You smack it, and assuming your developer knows what they're doing, this process will continually decrease until you feel secure you're releasing a quality product. Now, please, never release a product immediately after your developer has just made a change. I can't stress this enough. You're going to be tempted to rush something out the door. It happens all the time. But the price you pay is always worse when you find out that 100,000 users just downloaded your iOS app on the first day and it crashes on everything but the iPad because you just fixed a bug on the iPad. Taking the extra time will almost always be a little frustrating, but honestly, it's the price we pay for quality. Get a developer who encourages you to just get the product out there too soon, and you may pay for it in customers when your first release is hated by everyone you just marketed to. Or for mobile applications, everyone who just gave you a crappy rating in the App Store. If this is for a mobile app, I strongly recommend going through a beta test phase as well. The best apps on the App Store have usually gone through a rigorous beta test phase, where not only do they find other bugs, but they find things users hate while it's still a small market of beta testers. Do this right, and you have the potential for a really nice pop on your release day. Miss it, and you're going to spend a lot of time in recovery. Once you've gone through the cycle, you'll usually have a few bugs that you've decided are low enough priority, aesthetic or what have you, that you're going to go ahead and release. Get it through your testing phases, and it's time to add features, fix bugs you missed the last version, and iterate. Generally keep improving your product until you're selling more than you know what to do with.